Who knows? It might suddenly appear. I don't think license plates are one of the things that need to remain if you turn your graphics on low.
Yeah, I'll be honest. As a player, not terribly important.
But please don't. Please don't. We don't want to crash here.
Wise choice. A little seal. Wise choice. This point was fairly even, by the way. Sorry, you'd asked earlier. A little bit of the West kind of cut off, but overall, again, like another fairly even play, at least going from north to south. And Airdrop Maniacs is a team that I'm gonna be honest, is struggling quite a bit currently.
I think they've gotten 1 point. Yeah, I think they got 1 point today.
Oh, basic. What happened?
Oh no! Wait, what happened here? Don't waste your bullets. You only have 18. Oh, okay, or do it anyway. I don't care.
I mean, a point's a point. You know what I mean? Oh.
Give me that bike back. You can't steal this. This is mine. Taking it back to Hacienda with us as group. And okay, so let's talk about the circle. We kind of took the early game talking about a whole lot of nothing.
Where is Alo actually going?
He's going to the rest of Billy Mays here. He wants this fight. He has like 15 bullets left.
Oh my goodness. He's actually just... What?
Okay, all right. Okay, SDK, calm it down now. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, but they are absolutely just...
So realistically, these teams, as well as all the water, I mean, that island is technically playable. Still in the circle, just saying, just throwing it out there. Ooh, also throwing it out there is Ripper, throwing out his life and points to none other than Black Mama's protege. On the rotation, it looks like Dash actually potentially could get another... Not quite. Very close, though. I like this cheeky little play, though, coming out of Black Mama's, trying to set up rotation traps, and that vehicle is burning at least a third, or yeah, at least a third life, though. It's still okay. He's actually still okay.
It's okay for now. He's going to want to replace that as quickly as he can, just try and find a new one.
I get it. I get it. It's just kind of funny. Another team that I wanted to really quickly highlight is actually Duel. They do find themselves in a much better early game situation and position. Groza is one of the most terrifying weapons to play against up close. That thing, oh, it's so good. So much.
Matt? Simply Matthias actually got down by falling. And Black Mamas, they are taking control of the situation. They see an opening and they are grabbing it. They got that kill and they got a second knock, perhaps getting a second kill, or a third kill rather, because they did find that earlier one on the road camp. They want these points. They want to climb. They tasted the top 8. They want back in.
Fortunately, they're not really in the best position to take advantage. But at the same time, I like seeing them put the damage out there and really start getting more aggressive, because this is one of the teams that definitely needs to secure their spot.
It's not great for Liberate right now, however. You see them running out in the open.
No, it's not.
It's actually... Okay, no, I thought that was other teams trending in. It's actually just Dash swinging out, so going towards the west, trying to find a separate angle, because as I mentioned, they want these kills. Oh, Dash, he's been driving around in a bus, though. You can't really approach a team quickly in this thing, unfortunately. And now that Liberate able to make it into the high ground, they now can easily defend themselves against Black Mamas. But Tactical 8, they're actually chiming in on this fight. It's going to be a weird love triangle of murder, to be fair. Ooh, nice
shots.
He wants it in.
Yeah, nice shots coming in. UBC actually saw someone go down in the kill feed not too long ago. When you figure all the teams that are going to be taking up those positions, especially on the edge.
Tactical 8 might be one of those teams that looks like they're stopping in this compound that, as you mentioned, is on the southern edge, perhaps setting up shop, trying to grab a lot of kills on teams rotating through. It's always a risky measure, because if you miss your chance and you don't get that many, well, then you're on the back foot and you have to push through those teams that you just shot at. STK continuing to try and go loud, quite spread out while they're doing so. Luke, of course, going a little bit aggressive. I think they just got a kill. Their second kill of the game.
I don't know what they even can do at this point. They're getting shot at. I almost want to see ADM to start looking for kills and playing aggressive on a lot of these teams, because if they continue to play like they are, there's just not enough points for them to grab.
So this fight between Liberate and Black Mamba is, well, Liberate, they stuck around, I think. They stuck around to try and take this fight. They got a kill, and I believe maybe even a second kill onto its dash against the Black Mambas. They did lose one of their players. It's just added an Ice Tech remaining, and Protege finds a nice angle. A bit long, a bit far range for the Groza, but he finds it anyway.
He made it work.
He made it work, and now I think it's just Ice Tech remaining. And the blue's coming in, and it is coming in fast.
Oh, they're so far. They're so
still
far
very much
circle.
doable. The blue doesn't do that much damage at the moment, so he has a little bit of time to play around with it. If we find these 2 kills, get some revenge for his teammates, it might have been worth it in the end. Black Mamas, however, still 2 up, 4 kills. I don't think that they want to stick and commit to this fight, but do they have any options? Do they even have any vehicles to hop in? And if so, do they want to risk driving away with someone shooting at their back?
Honestly, if they don't have vehicles, they need to start moving now. Like, this is a team that, again, is going to start getting caught on the edge more and more, and then that is going to lead to disaster. They're not a team that can afford to really make any more mistakes at this point.
Snow Patrol, where are they driving? They're actually trying to drive out of the circle. They're coming directly across THC. I honestly don't know where they're going. And this was my concern when we first saw the initial circle. A lot of this field is wide out in the open. Not a lot of defensible position. And as we can see, a lot of teams, I think, a little out of sorts. Beams finds a nice angle, gets the first knock.
That actually helped. I would, I can tell you this right now, I would not have body blocked for Hepe. I would have just been ready. I would have just been spamming control 1. Oh god, it's not even worth, because look at this, Hepe goes down.
Yeah, not great. I think THC have 2 remaining. Berry Vibes, and it was on my screen. I was looking at the map trying to look for them, but they're right in front of me. I need to pay more attention here. But Tactical 8, they're just driving around trying to grab all these kills. They're spreading out as much as they can because they know that the easiest way to control this area is to get the kills and not have to defend against so many players, and they are doing just that. 2 of them are focused on THC, 2 of them are focused in the Snow Patrol squad that left the circle for still don't know why.
I don't get this either, to be completely honest. I will also say that I think Tactical 8 split it's like slightly greedy, but I really like it.
As some players, including Protege.
Oh, and he chooses to
fire. Black Mamba was able to make it into the circle, but Protege lost all of his teammates, has the Groza left in the 1v4, goes for the spray, finds the first, but down to 19 HP, trying to use the medkit. The flash comes in, as well as the full-on push by Mitchy Boy. And that's going to be Black Mamba's going out in 15th place.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this. What's this? A free point?
Nice, taking out the tires, making sure they have no route of escape. On top,
you know, set up an attack, but instead I think Carnage
throwing so many smokes. I mean, he's basically blocking off his own angle. In fact, he can't even see anymore the fact that CG has completely backed off.
They're gone. Yeah, they don't want to commit onto this, and I actually like this play.
I like the play from CG, but the amount of smokes used there, I'm not sure. I mean, that's a lot of wasted utility.
No patrol, forward, but it's a clown car. And they go, he dodged it. He dodged it. How did he dodge it? And now they roll. This is really, really bad. It's only 1 rifle, so it can only do so much damage in this amount of time. But Little Penguin, they're getting shot by EFC from another angle entirely.
What is going on, Cammy?
I honestly don't know. Snow Patrol, they're having to, I don't know what their rotations have been. It's been all up in the air the past couple of minutes, and now they are lost in the blue. Mitchie goes down. Cobalt's taking a lot of damage. Little Penguin already went down previously. What is Cobalt? It's just Cobalt. They lost sneak attack. Where can he go? Tossing out the smokes, but it's not hard cover. It doesn't block bullets. EFC pick up 4 kills.
And very nicely played from EFC, clawing back up. They have an edge. They actually have quite a bit of playable terrain there, and they can control that as long as they kind of deal with SFG at some point. They don't need to do so immediately, but they will at some point, which means that this northwest edge of the zone should be a bit of a firecracker, so to speak, soon, but not quite yet.
Quickly passing over Eli, who's holding down his position right now. I think he has a corner that's in the circle, but SCK, once again, in a duo, already 6 kills, but Magi finds an angle, brings him down to a solo of Uncivil. They were trying to fight Vortec, but Carnage are third-partying this engagement with Glee. What can Uncivil do right now? He wants to find more, but he can't overpeak because of Delta's angle. I don't think he has any grenades. I wasn't given an opportunity to look. But Delta, he doesn't want to stick here because he needs to get into the circle himself. It takes a while to bring that car up to full power, but he's going to make his way back to Magi and Striven.
Yeah, and Circle about to post here. Where are we going? Not too crazy, just a little bit to the east here. As that now, Cameron, is a lot of open field, so to speak. There is really not a lot of cover. There's a few divots, a few little pockets here or there, a nice little hill, maybe a ridge or two, but this is quite the open circle to finish this last game of Miramar on.
Rarity, I think, have been the most successful macro team. They constantly find themselves in really good positions.
Yes.
Agreed. They don't get a lot of kills getting to those spots, but many times we've seen them pick up a lot of kills in the late game. So I'm excited to see what they can do this time around. That is, if Carnage and Tactical 8 don't just kill themselves before they give an opportunity for Rarity. 3 members of Carnage rushing forward. Is Tactical 8 aware of this? When will they start to hear the footsteps? I think Grizzly hears them now.
Grizzly!
He's actually... Ooh. On the retreat, wants to find cover, but it doesn't matter because Beams goes down first through the window. Now, well, okay, really aggressive, wide peek by Beams, and now Tactical 8. I don't know what they planned, but whatever it was, it is falling apart.
Yeah, this is now up in smoke. Just one member left. It's a good grenade going to the second floor. No one's home, though, as it's Jesus.
Easy does it. We haven't seen...
just erased Tactical 8.
Yeah. 11 kills, and this is why I'm a fan of this squad. They go aggressive, and they're just super exciting to watch. But over here on the northern side, Duel, they're actually caught in a bit of a kerfuffle for all these teams to be contesting their northern position. So they're going to have to land their shots. They need to land them now and finish these fights quickly. Luckily, EFC and NAO got into a fight amongst themselves, so they can just focus on taking SFG. 2 knocked, 1 fully killed.
Yeah, nice shots coming out of Cherry, and Duel is slowly picking apart SFG. 4 kills to their name, looking at least the top 6 finish, still in the circle, probably going to get closer to a top 3 finish. These guys are killing it so far in day 2. Yes, even the last game when they had lost 3, Wooly was able to salvage a 6th place with, I believe, 3 kills. Duel, this is the Duel we're kind of used to seeing.
There it is. Michael heard the fight, and I was wondering when he was going to try and peek and see what he couldn't collect for himself. The nerve on him takes a lot of cojones, one would say, to try and take this peek. And that's a well-placed nade by H1. We're watching Wooly hold the angle and finishes them all off. I don't think Michael's going to get picked up. I think that was his first.
Yeah, I think that's irrelevant at this point for them. They're about to farm so many kills in this circle. There is nowhere for these teams to go without them seeing it. Even the backside.
Because they still have to deal with not just Carnage, but also Rarity. And then, well, Duel going to be peeking in from the north as well. It's, well, they got their meds in the end. But where can they run to? They need to land the shots. They need to land some tags and some knocks against Rarity and Carnage.
Really, it's Rarity. I mean, now may have a little bit of an angle in here just to get to the edge of this circle, but once it closes, again, San Diego Rarity are going to be just ecstatic. They're going to be
Deadeye gets knocked
well at this buffet, let me tell you.
Not a great start, but this is a good opening for Duel to find some kills before they're forced into the meat grinder that is Rarity. Finding the first one to Deadbuster, and they know that not one tap is in the middle of a smoke, and so Wooly's going aggressive, trying to find the angle. Restraints in a shack. Could help defend his last remaining teammate. But he's actually distracted by Carnage on another angle. Cherry, he's getting shot, but he still wants to get the knocks. He still wants to get the down. He knows that they're in a rough position, and so he's just going for it, and this is the mark of a winner. But can they turn this into a chicken dinner?
It's going to be tough. It's doable, but it's going to be very difficult.
Guys, the shack. Guys, please. Okay. Woo! Cherry holds the angle, and they stay as 4. What can Duel do now? They can only get so close before they're forced to run out in the open if they want to attack this compound directly.
I think they have a small spot to play up there to CG, but oh, nice shot again. Deadeye, I mean, proving that he's very capable, very deadly with that bolt action.
Wide open angles. this is a Rarity sandwich right now. This is not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, they need to focus on realistically. Oh,
Woo!
nice shot. That was a body shot too. They need to realistically focus on one team right now. Probably Duel, the one that's knocking on the doorstep, not the one that's above the
pressure and keep both these squads back, but with they have 4 alive, but that's still not enough. Zodiac does find one. He actually finds a second on a rotating vehicle. Cherry goes down as well. This is falling apart for Duel. It is now all on Dueling. What can he do? The last man remaining, and he doesn't get a single down. Rarity stay as 4, find 3 kills.
Ardens.
How did he get up here without getting spotted? This is a big play by him. But okay, he found it in the end. It took a while, but he gets immediately traded. This is not exactly what he bought into. Zodiac, though, has gone aggressive, and the circle is completely in their favor.
To be honest,
Cardinals need to land Nox really, really quick.
I mean, starting with Mardones, that was.
It doesn't matter. Actually, they don't care about Nox. They're just gonna bomb straight in. They know that time is not on their side. They're just gonna make a break for it. All 3 in a single vehicle. The tree is not what they wanted. They're just gonna secure that kill before it's all over for them. 16 kills for them, by the way. 16 kills, but it doesn't matter. The circle pulls away from them, and it